Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you stopping by. Well, let's have some paper fun. We're just going to make a few clusters for my Asian theme journal that I've been working on. I haven't glued anything together. I just sort of sat down and grabbed some papers and some cutoffs and some book pages and some fabric pieces and came up with a few little ideas, and I thought we could glue these together if I remember what I've done here. And then we'll find some pages for these to live in my journal. And I hope you will feel inspired. So let's grab some scraps. So as you can see, this one starts with, I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget what I just did here, but that's okay. But I just layered some pieces here, like so. I'm not using anything too specifically heavy because I don't need any extra bulk in the journal. So let's just glue this together. I love making clusters. I want to make sure you can see. Okay, and so I thought we could do some together. So this, of course, is, pieces of the clusters of my. I have people asking me about these, but all you do is you tear boxes down and you pull back the pieces of the cardboard, and you will get variegated portions, and that's what makes these fun to work with. Okay, I'm going to glue this piece down. I think, oh, nope, see already, I'm thinking it was, yeah, let's do the book page first. So I tore this book page down. I also doubled it just for some extra strength. I don't want it to rip on me. So okay, and I'm going to glue this piece down. Clusters are pretty popular to make and super fun. So I don't want to hide this script from the book page. So I'm going to put this here. Hopefully this looks like at least a little bit of what I laid down first. So I'm going to put this for an extra little layer like that. I think this was going to be a belly band, so keep that as such. And I want the jagged edge on the outside because that's what you're going to see as far as the layer. Okay, I think I then had this piece down. Oops. So let's do that. Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Get her down here. Just when I thought I had enough ephemera, I don't. I love making ephemera. It's one of my favorite things about these journals that we like to make. And just so you know exactly what I'm talking about, so look at all this ephemera from the actual kit. I think there's a couple of kits in here that I'm using. So I've got all this, but I've also made a bunch of my own because I love to make my own ephemera too. So it's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to have 5 journals out of all these pieces. Okay, so I think I was going to do this. I don't want to glue all of it, so I'll glue half of it down. I can't remember now, see? Oh, I know. Okay. All right, we'll do it this way. Yeah, I think this was how it was going to go. Okay. I'm going to have to glue. I glued that wrong, but I'm just going to glue this edge down here. It's hard to remember what you, or what we've, because I can't look at my, sometimes when I'm working on something and I don't want to forget, I'll take a picture of it. But when I'm using my phone for the video, I can't refer to it. But that's okay. That's no big deal. So I'm going to put this like that. But I also want to put something red. Have to have some red here. Now, how did I do it? Well, let's change it up. It doesn't have to be the way I had it originally. I kind of like that too. Okay, let's do that. Just going to lightly put it down. Now, I should be using my sewing machine. I haven't been pulling that out in the last little while. Like I could sew right down the center. That would be lovely. But I do want to get this into a page, so I'm probably not going to do that today. Now, do I want this here for some extra texture? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I don't really want to cover up the focal point here, the beautiful lady. I want her to be shown as the feature of this. I'm not even sure this looks like what I originally had, but that's okay. It's going to be just fine. Okay. So that's one cluster. And I think that actually this is going to be a side page tuck. I'm just going to have to let that glue dry. I should put something right here, so let's do that. This is the little cluster bundle I'm pulling from. Add a bit of bling bling here. Do I need that? Does that add anything? Not really. I think for now we'll just leave this as it is. I might figure something out for this piece, unless I just use this little one here. Sometimes all you need is a little remnant of a, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, and then we'll leave this dry. Okay, so that's one cluster. And now we'll work on this one. Again, just going to take it all apart and hope I remember. Okay, again, 2 pieces of book page glued together. And yes, this one's going to be the belly band. So we'll glue this piece down. This is just a torn up little brown little bag. You can see I like all the jagged edges and whatnot, make it extra special. So I'm just going to place it there. And then what we will do, oh, so this is part of the snippet roll. I want to just add as one of the layers like that. So I'm going to put the glue right down on the page here. I am having so much fun on this journal. Okay, so that is down. So now let's add another little layer here, and I think my goal was to do this. Yeah, I guess so. To bring in some brown bag just for an extra layer. Let's do that. We'll glue it down. Okay. And let's put this like that. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my goodness. There's really no rules when you're making clusters, you guys, and most of you already know that. It's just so much fun to layer a bunch of pieces together. I mean, I'm sticking to a color theme, so yes, I'm tending to continue on with that. So let's see, what was I going to do with that? Don't really want to cover that up. Maybe I was going to put it under this. Okay, let's do that. Okay, yes, that's what I was going to do. And I've got a few more little odds and ends here, like this little piece from something. I have a big roll of this, and it was, but it adds, right? It just adds a little something to a layered cluster. It's harder to glue this down because it's, nah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. But let's get this down like that. I like that. So many little threads that come off. Okay, be gone. My glue fingers are hanging onto it. Okay, we'll do that like that. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. And so this is the second one. See, it's so easy. I mean, you can add to this. You can put some, you know, bling bling type pieces of jewelry onto it. But again, I don't want to make it too heavy because I don't want my journal to be, you know, 10 tons or anything like that. Okay, we're going to find pages for these, but I also want to quickly do these little mini clusters. Because again, when you have stuff just sitting around you, when you make scraps, you make more scraps. And I know that you all agree with me. Okay, so this is going to be, I think, a side tuck. So let's get this done. This is just pieces of coffee dyed paper. And I'm going to just start adding glue and placing down the fabrics. I probably should use stronger glue for when I'm using these. So I'm going to use this No-Sew fabric glue. It's not as strong as Fabri-Tac, but these are so small I don't need to bring out the big guns in the way of glue. So I'm just going to use this No-Sew glue. It's really inexpensive, and it clearly doesn't look like it's working. Okay. I am going to bring out the big guns just to get this little piece down. Seems like overkill, but okay. All right, so let's see. What was my plan? I think my plan was to have that sitting like that. Okay, let's get that on. And again, if you guys have your sewing machines handy, you wouldn't need to use glue like this because you could use your sewing machine. I'm just obviously not using it today, so. Okay, now let's do one more like that. Or shall we go like this and then like that? Let me think this through quickly. See, I already forgot what I did, but that's okay. Because it's all good. But I do like to stagger, so maybe I'm going to put this way. Okay, you know what? We're just doing it. We're just doing it. It's all good. I care more that the pieces that I'm gluing down don't come off. Okay, now we've got one little layer left. How will we do this? Let's see. Now this was going to be a side this way tuck, so shall we carry on with the staggering? It's cute too, or we can bring it out like this and have it that way. No, I think I'm going to do that. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Guess we're going in one direction, except for the focal point, which is this beautiful Asian home. Someone asked me if this journal is a Chinese or a Japanese themed. I don't know, to be quite honest. I don't even know if I'm placing the word, like when there's words, I have no idea if I'm placing them upright or upside down or not, because I should have done some study on it. But I didn't, so it's all good. So I'm going to leave this unglued because I want that to be sticking over. Like so. So there's another little cluster. I might glue this like that so it's not so. Yeah, let's glue it like that. I hope you guys are working on something fun today. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you working on a journal? Are you working on, you know, a less involved project? I'm always curious what everybody's doing in their craft spaces. Okay, and there's one more little mini, but you know what? I won't bother with this one today. Oh, let's do it. Let's just get it done. So again, I took just some little scraps and I'm just going to stagger and layer. So this is just a little piece of the gingham that's been throughout the journal. And then this black tulle. place it like that. And here's this little background page, coffee dyed paper. And this is the focal point. Woman working in her kitchen. But I also want this somewhere tucked for some texture. Maybe put it diagonally like that so that it's sticking out. And glue it like that. And then we'll find some pages to lay these pieces down where they'll live in the journal. Okay. So yeah, just, should we do that maybe? Maybe I will. It's not sticking because my fingers are sticking to the material. Okay. Okay, set those aside and let's find some space in the journal. Okay, I'll move these aside. Okay. So let's find, I think I put an envelope where I thought I might want this one. So let's take it out of this spot here. Yes, okay, I'm going to glue it right like this. And then I'm going to stick in a journaling card or a tag right there. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And I even like how this is hanging out. I might tear it off, I might not. Who knows? Not me right now. Okay, so don't you just, I think that's so pretty. And it's just a bunch of torn stuff put together. Now look at this beautiful tag. Isn't she lovely? And I just added a little pull tag. And she will live there. So I think that's kind of pretty. Okay, let's see. I think my plan was to put this gal right there. I like the color continuity. So let's glue this down. Right smack dab in the middle. Press it down. Probably should let it dry before I put in a journaling card, but I'm not going to. So these are just from the kit. You know, I don't even remember what kit I ordered these from or bought these from. I will have to, once I'm done my journal, I will post or link all the names of the kits. I think I only purchased from 2 different Etsy shops, but so I think these can live right there. So we've got 2 ready-made journal cards. Pretty. Okay, I have some mini ones now. Let's see. So I put something in the first signature and in the last signature. So let's find spots. That would be perfect due to the color. However, oh, actually, let's do that. That's going to be perfect right there. So I will put the tag this way. So I don't want to glue here. So I'm going to put my thumb on that side. And again, this is just coffee dyed paper for the base of it. And I will put it right to the edge. And I like this picture sticking over like that. Make sure there's no glue seeping out. Good, perfect. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, I know, my plan was to put it that way, but that's okay. I have other tags here. Let's grab one quickly. Well, I do have this one. That would fit there nicely. But I also have these gems. I just want to ink it up though. Let's do that quickly. I need to open up some of my new ink pads. One there. Oh, changed my mind. There. We're going to put her here. Let's stick to my first gut reaction here. Okay, so we'll lay her in there too. So a couple of tags like that. And my last little cluster is a tiny one. So we'll go to the third signature. I think oh, actually, yes, the third signature is what we'll find. So that could go there. Or we could put it there. And I believe my tag was going to be this here. But where do we want it to go? Maybe here. I could do the middle of the page, right? Or I could actually just do that. You know what? I think I'm going to do that at the top. Yeah, maybe we'll do the top. Okay. So I'm just going to dab along the outer edges here. It's a piece of muslin. And we'll just place it right like that. And I like these little pieces sticking up over the top. And then this is just a tag, and I added a little bit of fabric. And tucks up in there. Could do a longer one yet. I don't have one at the ready, so we'll leave that one as is, or will this one fit? Let's try this one. It does fit. I just have to ink it up and add, maybe I'll add some of this down here. So yeah, we'll just leave that one in there, I think. But that's it, guys. So let's find what we did today. So here's one belly band cluster. And going into the second signature, we did a side tuck cluster. And let's go into the third signature. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Did I not add one in the third signature? Oh, this is the second signature. Okay, so we got one in the second one. Let's find the third signature placement. There it is. Nothing special, just a cute little mini cluster with some space for a tag. I'll leave it like that so I don't forget. And the last signature, what did we do today? Oh, here. So this one is the side page cluster pocket. All right, well, that was fun. Short and sweet. Oh, actually 31 minutes, not very short, but hopefully sweet. So thanks guys for popping by. I'm going to continue on filling this gem up, and I hope you'll join me and we'll have some fun. Okay, take care everybody. Have a lovely day. Bye.